Right, so here's the solutions to your homework I handed in today. Right, so first question asking you characters can be stored using either Unicode or ASCII. Well, it's one advantage and one disadvantage of Unicode when compared to ASCII. So from last time, you remember that Unicode uses 16 bits to store a character. ASCII uses 7 bits. Quite often they do put a 0 at the front, so it is 8 bits they quite often refer to. So from looking at just these numbers, you can see the advantage is, well, 2 to the power of 16 will give you a higher number than 2 to the power of 7. So we can say that Unicode allows you just a larger range of characters to be represented. Okay, so allows a larger range of characters to be represented. And you could even test it with a calculator. You just say 2 to the power of 16 and compare the number you get with the 2 to the power of 7. Or you could even say 2 to the power of 8. So that's a lot more characters. Now, the disadvantage to storing each character using 16 bits rather than 7 or 8 is it requires more space in the memory, so that's a disadvantage. Okay, it requires larger memory. Okay, or you could just say larger file size. So that's quite often a disadvantage to a lot of these things, that actually requires more memory to save. So that was 2013. 2012, different type of question. They're just asking you, so it's a 10-digit binary number, asking you to convert it into a positive integer. So again, just take your time. There you go, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 1, 2, 8, and that's where you're often we do it up to, but you'll hopefully be noticing it's just doubled. So you think of, well, what's that doubled? So that's 256. So this is a 9th number, and then what's that doubled again? That's 512, which is a 10th number. And again, it's the same process. Just put 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. So what we'll be doing is adding 512 plus 64 plus 8 plus 1. So we'll just say 512 plus 64 plus 8 plus 1, and that equals 585. And remember the wee tip, if there's a 1 at the end, it's always going to be an odd number. Question number 3 is 3,000 ancient Chinese characters. Okay, so we're wanting to store that and state whether ASCII file or a Unicode file. Okay, well, Unicode, because again we've established that Unicode can represent a lot more characters. This is because ASCII can only store 256 characters. Okay, so 2 to the power of 8, right? That gives you your 256. If you did 2 to the power of 7, that would give you 128 characters. So we're just emphasising the fact that you're limited to the number of characters you can store with ASCII. So that's the type of questions you could well be asked.